We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Dallas Cowboys. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Found the coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. May going to throw right away.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there right off the bat. 53 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this has taken that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, the quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
Crazy, crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. This is caught by Robinson.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step, you go to them early and often.
He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Milton. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A carry here for Trevion Henderson.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Open man, Kyle Williams has got him.
And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Patriots.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Five. Crazy.
They'll throw with May.
And that is incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's second down.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, New England.
Left side caught by Diggs. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's May.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10.
20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Milton.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The Cowboys at 6-2 to start play. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw is Milton. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go. Gravity line. Trap 50.
60, trap 60.
Out of the gun, they run with blue. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the Patriots' 38-yard line.
Cowboy 80, Warriors 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing is Milton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Patriots, first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Patriot first down.
Throwing here is May. That's complete. Trevion Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On first down, it's Henderson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, May with it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Looking to throw, May. He's got the first down and more. And finally taken down at the 34. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And nothing much material first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. To throw, it's May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. And stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's a 2nd and 8. To the air, May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because they're comfortable so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Crazy. Crazy.
Five.
Crazy.
From the gun on third down is May. He'll try and do this himself. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. The extra point now for Borregales. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
14, Cowboys 7.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Milton now to throw. That is caught. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
A big play here for Dallas. 57 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Cup 19, 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Now Milton. Now he'll take this and run.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
A 4-receiver set, 2 to the left, 2 to the right on second and 3.
Hey, smash, Bronco 80. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Rig alert, rig alert. Go.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Go,
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Street.
Blue will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Now, a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Off the play fake. Here's May. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10.
Five. Crazy.
They'll set up to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's third and long. They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Milton. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal was to score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do us credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was one play to get it done.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Viking 18, trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now. 60 average, 60 average. 18, 5 in.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Patriots 14.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New England.
They'll look to throw here.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
A great effort there. 27 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up formation.
No, check, reload. Bronco switch, Riggs. Check, street. Go.
They'll try and run him with Blue. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
Patriots 14.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand.
And some room to work. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 65 yards.
And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two.
May going to try and throw for it.
And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9.
31. Patriots 22.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
91 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll try and run again with Blue.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
They go play action here on first down.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Blue trying the right side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And now an audible here into something else.
Check, Panther. Check. Hey, go.
First down, and they go right back to Blue. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jaden taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one lines up incomplete.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. He's got this to Williams, complete.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's May.
And that's caught inside the 35. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 35. And the Patriot 1st.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw with May.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Donovan Ezaraku in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
3rd and long.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A man over the middle, and it's complete. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Let's go now.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down. At the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
$13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Back to 60, back 18, tight, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw, it's Milton. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Boy, took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Here's May.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Pass for too long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the gun again to Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up. When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
And taken at the 46. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
19, 10 through 11, 10 through 11. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 70 Rings, Warriors, 70. Ready.
Throwing is Milton.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion.
19,
That will
70, 18, Pioneer, 79 Bronx, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready,
Milton.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
To throw is Milton.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll look to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Wk10 Turpin, 32 yards. And the
the Cowboys add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24.
46. Patriots 22.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. New England with a first down as they begin. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
22.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Okay,
this is 2nd and 8.
let's get ready.
Watson. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Watson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And they will take a knee here.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
And they take a knee.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Cowboys, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. Now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.